continue on Wendy. Because, okay, do you want to continue on Wendy? Because I got some other stuff to say.
No,
Then,
let's do some other stuff. I think people
okay.
need a little bit of a pause.
Then
It's
we'll come
a lot.
back to
Yeah.
Wendy. But rumor is I don't with the rumors and nastiness. The rumors online, which I haven't confirmed this, are that your friend, the rat that scurries, Miss Judge. The rumor is that she lost the RHOC reunion. Now, people are reading into a couple of things. Now, Gretchen, our good friend Gretchen, posted on her Instagram the day of the reunion when it was finally over, or the next day, like trying to find her actual quote. We do have some papers here that I'm ruffling, but basically, Gretchen posted, like, what a day. Oh, here, what a day. Thanks for all the love, she posted. Something like that. So something like just basically like she had a great day. Now people have read that like, oh wow, Gretchen had a great day. That can only mean one thing. That Miss Judge lost the reunion, that she was taken down. Now, Katie, our good friend Katie, has also posted at the end of the day what a great day it was. I don't know about the exact words, but Gretchen posted how happy she was, which has led a lot of online chatter to say Tamra has lost the reunion. But Katie has also posted what a great day it was. So to me, it's like I don't know if we can read so much into that because if Gretchen's having a good day and Katie, aren't they kind of on the opposite side of naked, wasted, and Tamra's Katie's only ally. I don't know if this means that she lost the reunion. What do you
I
think?
mean, it's Tamara really lose. We have said on this podcast in recent weeks that her job security is completely safe. So
Mhm.
when you say she's lost, do you think she's just gotten beat up by Gretchen, but we're still seeing Tamara next season? I mean, Tamara has quit RHOC, which I think actually is a really good season,
3 times.
at least. So what does that exactly mean for you?
That is true. Now, I think there is no world that we are living in the air that we are breathing as we speak on this podcast that Miss Judge is not coming back to Orange County. I agree with you. I think it was a good season. Miami wasn't my favorite season, but one of the best reunions in history. I think it'll go down when we talk about, I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, everybody, Monique's binder and the scepter and the bunny that was returned. I think You Slept with a Haitian Mortician will go down in history. So I think this was a good season of Orange County. And I really kind of think but I need to see the reunion before I weigh in on Katie, but I think everyone else is coming back. So to your point, everyone's saying Tamra lost the reunion. What does that mean? Yeah, I mean, she's going to be back. You're
Will
right.
Gretchen be back, or do we need to see the reunion before we decide?
My gut says Gretchen will be back. It's my gut. I mean, Victoria Gunvalson. I mean, does anyone give a shit? Let me tell you something. I saw a clip of Vicki that was recent, and
Yeah,
I
I think it was
forgot.
about Dubrow, wasn't it? I've seen the one.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's first of all, she's saying Dubrow should be put on pause because she's liberal and everyone in Orange County is Republican. Now, first of all, this is one of the stupidest things to say. Let me just say that. Second of all,
Dumb.
don't read anything political into that. I love all of my liberal listeners. I love all of my conservative listeners. You go out, you vote red, you go out, you vote blue. I don't care. You vote any way you want. And if anyone tries to tell you to only vote liberal and listen to the liberals, and if anyone tells you to only be conservative, you do what you want to do with your own mind. I don't judge. But that is one of the stupidest things Vicky has ever said. Thank you, Sarah. She's true. It is a Republican mostly place. But I mean, the Jersey housewives are mostly Republican, and the New York housewives are mostly Republican, at least the
Really?
OG.
The New York?
Well,
No,
the
the new
OGs.
cast. Oh
I don't know
yeah,
about the new cast. I mean, Jill, Ramona, who else is there? So
Sonia
I mean,
Rita probably does. I would imagine Sonia's.
Bethany. Then the new cast, I don't know. But so who Vicky, that's so stupid. But Vicky also, I saw this other clip. I think it
Salt
was,
Lake. I bet the Salt Lake girls are pretty conservative. A lot of them, probably
yeah.
50-50.
Nobody cares, Vicky. So that's a stupid thing to say about putting Heather on pause. That's ridiculous. But in that same interview, she also was saying, like, I forgot who she was talking to. And she was like, are you Do you feel inspired by watching The Housewives? She's still back on this Housewives. Vicky, this is why I don't like Vicky. You asked why I
Never
don't
gonna
like
let it
Vicky.
go.
This is why I don't like Vicky because she was talking about, I forgot who the guest was, and saying, do you feel inspired? This is a show where you're supposed to feel inspired by women and we're supposed to be uplifting. Now, that's what she's saying. This is very recent. And then there's another clip resurfacing from back in the day. This just resurfaced where Gretchen was on whatever trip with Tamra and Vicky, and Vicky and Tamra ditch Gretchen. And now they're in the hotel room, and Vicky has ears on that are lighting up. And Gretchen is really upset. I don't know what the fuck season this is. And she's really upset. And she's talking to Tamra, like, you like left me in a foreign country. Like, you two. And as she's talking to Tamra and lecturing her about like leaving me, Vicky's sitting there laughing. And Gretchen's like, this is like mean girl behavior. Like you're like the inner clique and you're just ditching me in a foreign. And Vicky's laughing. Oh, sorry. So my point is, again, I like people who just own their shit. Vicky is talking about aspirational. You're the biggest mean girl fraud. You're as big a fraud as fucking Wendy Osefo, Vicky. So I saw that clip.
That's okay. That's like a little bit of a stretch. Like Vicky
Well,
has run a legit business for.
isn't she being sued from that business? She's a fraud, Vicky. She's a fraud.
She's being sued by a disgruntled insurance purchaser who basically says like she misled her about a policy. And the woman didn't, I think the woman then went to do a claim and then they didn't want to pay out or they didn't pay out. Now she's blaming Vicky. Again, I haven't read the lawsuit in a minute, so
Well,
I
as
could
a
be wrong.
human
Far
being,
different. I mean, I have to
right. I'm
defend
not
Vicky.
trying to
It's
imply
way
Vicky
different.
is involved in insurance fraud, but as a human being, she is a fraud. She talks about women's empowerment, and isn't that what the show should be? Girl, you are the biggest mean girl. Kick somebody when they're down, insecure, do anything to build up your little sad self-esteem out of anyone. So give me a break. But
I
my
just
point is,
see her as desperate, but I didn't really see her as all those things. But she is desperate. I think the minute if she could get back on TV, she'd be gone from that podcast in
Mhm.
a heartbeat. But and Tamara wants Vicky back because Tamara wants an ally. Nobody really likes Tamara. I mean, Dubrow does a bit, but she
Well,
wants
Vicky
Vicky
just
back.
said in this same thing, she said Tamara is, oh, she's so good. She goes home, she studies, like this is a compliment that she is just made for this.
Tamara's good. She is good.
Good.
Doesn't mean she's likable. But she's good. And look, the I congratulate Tamara because the one thing she's done is she has outlasted everybody. And we know from these franchises, they cannot do reboots. They don't work. They don't work. They've tried it over the past 5 years. They've desperately tried. They've tried to get rid of these OGs so they don't have to pay them, so they don't have to deal with them. But it doesn't work for these shows. A reboot